Hi everybody, I'm Katrina and this is my Draw My Life. I was born on December 5th, 1998 to two loving parents. In high school, I was always really good at math, but I really hated it. Nevertheless, I kept at it and ended up taking a bunch of college courses. However, I guess you can say my life really came together in 12th grade in Econ class. I sat in the front row with some other kids in my class. The teacher was kind of scary, but I guess you could say I learned a lot from him. My teacher taught this lesson of opportunity cost and I took it to heart. I spent most of my time studying rather than partying. Now this teacher would always say,
if you don't really like math, but you're good at math, you got a bright future.
And he was right. I ended up going to college majoring in Econ and business. I didn't have to pay any loans because I got scholarships for being smart. Yeah. I remember in my first economic class, I got an A on the final because I actually bothered understanding the circular flow. It really helped me in college. After college, I got a job at Frito-Lay doing accounting. I got so good that I quickly became general manager of planned investments and inventory. I got to plan how many bags of Fritos to buy every month depending on the demands of chips. It was at Frito-Lay that I met Magnus, my econ teacher's favorite saying.
A sort of mating.
And it came into my mind. I married him because he would be a hot spouse. Soon, here I was, married to Magnus with
big money!
And I stopped buying dumb and inferior goods like cup of noodles and began buying normal goods like steak and caviar. With all this money, we became favorite customers at a lot of places, which seems a little unethical, but what can you do? Magnus and I are now happily both making $250,000. I've worked really hard all these years studying, but I still have so many taxes to pay. My disposable income is a lot smaller than my actual income because of all the income tax and property tax. They say the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, but is that really true? So in the words of my econ teacher, you can say I'm on the
stairway to heaven.
With all these taxes and long hours at work, am I really?
Hi, my name is Paul, and this is my Draw My Life. I was born on February 21st, 1998, and grew up in a fairly normal household. I didn't really like going to private school, but as a child, I was really passionate about charity work for things like albino baby seals. However, I guess my life really came together in my 12th grade econ class. I sat in the back row with my two best friends, which was super fun because we got to talk all the time. Because of this, the teacher called us
lazy sacks of poo and morons.
But it's okay, because we had fun. After high school, I ended up going to a really big public college in Butt Scratch, Kansas. Because it was so expensive, I had to take out a lot of loans, which I thought would be okay because the interest rate was pretty low. Little did I know that the interest rate shot up in about a month due to inflation, so I ended up having to pay a lot more than I had hoped to. I graduated college with my degree in bi-gender nail and hair design and had $250,000 in debt. Surprisingly, I couldn't find a job anywhere. So, for about a month, I spent my time eating inferior goods like cup of noodles and some compliment goods like mac and cheese. I was technically unemployed because I actually spent a lot of time looking for work, but there's just no demand for bi-gender nail and hair designers. I almost became a discouraged worker because I was ready to give up, but I finally found a job doing nails at a small shop in San Francisco. Unfortunately, the quantity demand for housing in San Francisco is a lot higher than quantity supplied, so I had a hard time trying to find affordable apartments due to the shortage. It's alright though, because I soon got fired from my job for being a lazy sack of poo and never showing up to work on time. I was also a part of the black market for trying to sell illegal nail polish, but that failed because there was zero demand for nail polish. Also, a new machine came out that does your nails for you, so I was fired as a result for structural unemployment. Finally, I just had to embrace the fact that I was
doomed
and began accepting transfer payments. Because of these, as well as some of the wealth I had, even though I had no income, I still spent money. Luckily, because I have no income and I'm in the bottom 1%, I don't have to pay income taxes. I receive food stamps and other benefits. So, from one view, according to my econ teacher, I'd be in the
swirly of doom.
But honestly, am I really?